Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumbass. Because, guys, almost 35 years ago, I was a dumbass. But today, almost 35 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smart ass. And yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey. And that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this. There are a lot of people out there struggling. I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please, please reach out. Guys, I want everyone to know someone is listening. If you think my book can help someone, because I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com. My book is now on audio with my voice. So Simon & Schuster wanted to do it with someone else's voice, and I was like, no way. So my producer here, Ruben Rodriguez, part owner of Hamilton Radio, owner of Iron Horse Films, is now doing audiobooks, guys, with your voice. So if any authors out there are interested, please reach out. And listen, if you truly cannot afford my book, please reach out to me about that as well. I'm here to help you. Before I introduce my really cool guests, I'd like to give a shout out to some of my sponsors. First, I've got John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer-songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit created for the creative. He's also partner in the Joey D and Johnny B. Rockin' Oldies Band, and he's also solo. But a huge shout-out to him and his wife, Lenny, for what they do once a month. It's by invite only. It's $20. You get a great lunch. You get incredible entertainment. And guess what? They don't keep a penny of it. And they promote all of us like nobody else does. So a huge thank you to both of you. Then we've got Stormin Norman Selden, performing for live concerts and national events and promoter of shows. 732-245-4777, www.storminnormanselden.com. And he's even doing private lessons, guys, and he's a beast on the keyboard. He's been here a few times live with his keyboard, and I am telling you, he is a beast, okay? A lot of people don't know this, but he helped get Larry Chance from back in the day started. Amazing. So, guys, I have a few more beautiful sponsors. Ken Ryan and Linda Garofalo, The Way It Used to Be, singing songs from the 50s to the 80s, a tribute show to the greatest music and voices of all time. And Ken also sings Elvis for me. Thank you very much. And they do a lot of fundraisers, okay? So they're really cool. Now, I have John Monforto, the man of many faces, singer, actor, celebrity impersonator, and tribute artist. So I gave him the title, the man of many faces, but he was given the title by a former Philadelphia mayor as the official Philadelphia Rocky impersonator, okay? He is Rocky, guys. www.johnmonforto.com. And let me tell you something. He does about 30 incredible ones. My favorite, of course, Rocky, of course, The Godfather, and of course, Elvis, baby. Then we've got Michael D'Amore, singer, songwriter, performer, entertainer. www.michaeldamore.com. He's off the freaking charts. So if you don't know who he is, you have to. All right, go check him out. Amazing. And then last but certainly not least, Michael Zamman, singer, entertainer, performer, www.mzamman.com. So I have a pretty cool Zamman story for you. So my producer Ruben and I were part of Let East for the last few years, and I MC the Friday night show. So Michael Zamman opened up for Michael D. Moore a couple times, and then we got John Monforto into the mix. So about a year and a half ago, Michael Zamman recorded Mel Carter's song, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, and put it out on Facebook. So he didn't know it, but I sent it to my buddy Mel. Mel called me and said, your boy did a great job with my song. I said, can you tell him? We got him on a surprise three-way. He almost fell off the chair. That would be like Elvis calling me to Michael, right? Imagine Mel Carter calling him and telling him he did a great job with his song. Amazing. So there is one more person I have to give a shout out to. He's my newest sponsor. His name is Robert Sweeney, retired U.S. Air Force, one-man band, guitar player, writer, producer, AI digital creator. He made me an AI theme song we're going to be playing at the end of my show. It's amazing, okay? And he also did a theme song for the Jersey Devil, and they're hoping to make a movie out of it. Explore powerful stories of love, loss, and legacy through his music and videos on YouTube and Spotify. Let's bring these emotional and thought-provoking tales to life. So now I'd like to introduce my really cool guests. So we have Tom and Kelly, but most of you know them as Silver and Gold. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thanks for having us, Jerry.
So this is
Thank you
amazing.
so
Thanks for
Jerry.
being here. My goodness, this is, I think this is the third time that we are on. Is this number 3, honey?
It is. Once was Zoom.
Yep,
That's right.
yep.
I'm just wondering, because we were talking about it in the car on the way over, when do we get the gold watch? Isn't there a certain amount of shows that we do?
Well, I think Silver and Gold watch. Silver and Gold watch.
I
okay?
get the gold one.
It's great to be here. Great. So much has happened, my gosh, since the last time we've seen you. It's been a whirlwind, as you can imagine. I know people see us on Facebook. There's a lot going
Right,
on.
take
so.
the mic because you start, because I want you to let everybody know what's happening and look into the camera.
I did a lot. My goodness. If you want to know as far as what's happening and when, things are really crazy. I did print out a couple things as far as the schedule. We've got, this year we're blessed. We're really quite blessed because last year we did about 106 gigs. We wound up with 106. And we were blessed to be able to do that. And I think we don't do that without the fans and people that come out and see us. So thank you for coming out and supporting us. My goodness,
Absolutely.
everybody who does that and shares our stuff, everybody. But as far as what's coming up, if you guys want to see us, July 27th, we're going to be at Happy Hour in Toms River. July 30th, we'll be at Valley Stream Park in Long Island. We're opening for The Excellence. We're really looking forward to that. Tony Aquino asked us to come out and sing and open up for
I
him.
love
so we're
him.
really, really happy to do that for him. August 2nd, we're going to be in Freehold at the Gazebo downtown. That's going to be a lot of fun. August 9th, we're at Hangar 21 in Lakehurst. That's getting to be a regular for us. We've been there a lot. Let's see, Sal's Doo-Wop Day fundraiser. That's a Johnny B thing. He will be doing that one, and I don't know if you'll be there.
What date is it?
That is
You
going
gotta
to be
get
the
that to us.
10th. That's on the 10th of August
And there's
Okay.
over
in
20
Mystic Island.
Over 20 performers.
Yeah, there's over 20 performers. A whole bunch of. It's
Get-
going to be
get
great.
that
It's
to me.
great
We'll
day
see
because
if
we
I
get to see
can.
everybody that we don't see because we don't see each other because we all work so
Yep.
much. So it's great to be able to kind of all get together that day and give back. So it's kind of fun for that. August 16th, we'll be at Z Marie in Toms River.
August 16th.
The 22nd, we're doing a benefit on the river boat, the River Lady, in Toms River for the Shriners Ladies, and we're real happy to do that and get involved in
Shriners
Shriners.
Children's
Are you going to
Hospital.
do a
Shriners
special
Children's
to
Hospital,
Elvis on August 16th?
Well, actually, now that you mention that, so segue.
Okay.
So we know you're a complete Elvis freak. We know you love Elvis.
Right,
That
that's
is
a
your
special
thing.
date.
So, and we have a very special thing that we hold together very dearly. Kelly and I often do the same thing a lot. We catch each other. It's over your coke, you owe me a Coke kind of thing because you say the same thing. They think the same thing. We do it a lot. So we're at a flea market. We're at Englishtown a number of weeks ago, and we are at a stand, and I say, oh no, and I call her over, and she looks, and we both looked at each other and said, Jerry.
Oh, Elvis.
So we got something for you. We know you probably have this already, an Elvis trivia game. I don't know if you got this particular one.
I
but
don't have this one. I have a few, but not this one.
I figured, but you know, it was just you. It had you all
Thank
over it, Jerry. We had to
you.
do. We had to.
Elvis trivia, guys.
And thanks for having us again.
I
Thanks for
have
having
to
us
test
back.
myself now, baby.
That's right.
Oh. Thank you, guys. This
You're
is
very
beautiful.
welcome. You're so
All
welcome.
right, so we're gonna. put
So
it
you're
in
caught
here.
up. That's what's going on as far as what's going on next, coming up. But yeah,
Okay, it's all right that he's in between us, right?
Of course.
absolutely,
Okay,
of course.
there.
I mean,
it's all.
It is us.
So this is so cool. So the last time that you guys were here, I mean, you had a lot going on then as well, but this is crazy now.
it kind of went into second gear, I suppose. I guess I'll tell a quick story about
Yep.
RB Express, because a lot of folks know that we were with RB
That's
Express last year.
That's right.
And we left them the beginning of last year, and or this year, sorry. And we did that for no other reason than kind of it was on the wall. The writing was on the wall that it was the right time, and I think
Okay.
it all worked out for everyone.
Okay.
Quite honestly, we left it with a very nice. It wasn't adversarial at all. It was
Okay.
really mutual. We all kind of got together and said, this is going to be great for all of us, and I think that's kind of how it worked out. It was our decision. Kelly and I wanted to leave the group. But I mean, after saying so, we love these guys. These folks, we were with them for a couple of years.
They were here
and
recently.
yeah, we had a
Yes,
lot of fun
yes.
with them. And in fact, we owe it to Ernie, a lot to Ernie for what he gave us and what he did for us. We want to publicly even thank him for that, because he did a lot. Took us to Hawaii, took us to the doo-wop. What was it up in
New England,
in
doo-wop,
New England?
yeah.
Yeah, the New
Very
England.
cool.
New England Doo-Wop Society. That was great.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. A lot of things we did with RB Express was really fun, and we miss the camaraderie of being on stage with other folks. Trust us, we love what we do, but we do miss those guys. It was a lot of fun, so we
Sure.
got a lot out of it. So when we left those guys, it really changed the dynamic of obviously what we're doing. 106 gig last year with them, and now what do we do this year? How do we make it up? And you know what? It looks like we're going to hit over 100 gigs this year now
That's beautiful.
on our own. So it's really
We've
something
been
else.
very blessed.
Yeah.
Very, very blessed.
And it is the people. It's because of the people come out and see you. You know, I mean, when you're at a restaurant and, you look out and you count heads and you count 30, 32, 34, 35, 38, 40 what? The numbers are crazy, what we're bringing into restaurants, and it's like a blessing.
Yes.
And we want to kiss everybody on the cheek and say hi to every one of them and thank them for coming. And I think they appreciate that too. We sing to them. They
Right.
love it. They want to come back. I think they love to see the love between Kelly and I. And we don't fake it. It's real.
Kel, is it
It is
real?
real.
Come on.
It is real.
I know it's
100%.
real. I know
It
it's
is real, and we enjoy it so much because again, music just. There's so many people. In fact, I was just talking to someone today about music and the things you see about the people you meet through music. Like for instance, there's a thing that is often on Facebook that says, "If it wasn't for music, all the people that I wouldn't have met." And
I agree.
And you do, and we all do, because it's amazing. So many people that touch our lives because of music.
Yep.
And when you get involved with music on the level that Kelly and I are at, from an entertainment perspective, you just meet countless people, and one after the other, nicer than the next. As far as I'm concerned, anyway, that's my experience so far. So.
I agree. So now I'm going to ask Kelly to say some things. I want to know, Silver and Gold, how'd you come up with the name?
Well, honestly, it was Tom that came up with the name, and I was not thrilled with it in the beginning. I said, "Really, babe? Really?" And he's like, "Trust me, it will catch. Tom and Kelly, Silver and Gold, it'll catch." And I said, "I don't want to." And we kind of like went back and forth, and finally I relented, and I said, "Okay, great." So that's how we started off with Silver and Gold. One day I was at work, and I came home, and that was his idea, so... And it did stick. He was right. I mean, we go to PNC Art Center now just to see another group, and there's people in line saying, "They're Silver and Gold." It's shocking to
Yeah,
us
it's
that
crazy.
people are literally referring to us as Silver and Gold, being in the business for a short
So
period
cool,
of time.
right?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
So he did good.
He did good.
Have you told him that?
You did good, baby.
All right, there you go.
I do have a bit of a background in marketing. I had a marketing, advertising, printing company and all that for many years. So I think that's what kind of leads into a lot of the stuff that we do. It's kind of just natural for me, and I like it. It's fun.
Right, right. So, all right. Before we play one of your 3 songs, we have a couple questions. So, all right, we'll start with you, Tom. Growing up, who were some of your musical influences?
Music influence for me is very different than what you see out of me on Facebook and when we sing today, because back then it was classic rock and roll. It was going to be Mr. Slowhand, Eric Clapton, to Jimmy Page with the guitar in his hand, and so Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner, and all kinds of
Genesis, Foreigner,
classic
Foghat.
rock, just basically
Heck
classic
yeah.
rock. And it spun around for me, and I guess my 30s and 40s, I started to just, I don't know how it happened, but suddenly I started to find myself listening to like stuff Dad used to listen to. You know, and that's kind of what spun around for me, and I changed. And then when I met Kelly, she was doo-wop all the way. She loves doo-wop. She goes to, every year she would go to Let East.
That's
Love
true.
going to
Love
Let East.
Let
So
East.
she kind of led me down another path of, I guess, kind of steering me more toward doo-wop. I mean, I love it. It's really great.
All right, so I was just going to ask you about, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Okay, Jer. I was going to ask you about a group. I'll get back. Oh, Jethro Tull. What about Tull?
Love Tull.
Yeah, me too. All right.
That was my first concert, actually, was Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull was your first?
Yeah.
Okay, Foreigner was mine. All right. So I bring up Jethro Tull because he helped get me into art school in '79.
No.
I'll show you later on. I have it in my phone. We had to do a School of Visual Arts in New York, okay, in the Village, and we had to draw black and white. So they needed you to do a self-portrait, and then they needed some more black and whites, and I did 2 album covers, and one of them was Tull, Aqualung.
No way.
So I'll show you
Oh
when
my
we're done.
God.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I love that because I always say he helped me get into art.
Yeah, that was a big favorite for me. Tull was a
Okay.
big one for me, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
now I
expect-
hardly listen. When was the last time I heard a Jethro Tull song? I don't know.
I
don't know.
I would never know that or think that about you.
No, huh?
Interesting. Okay. So, Cal, who were some of your musical influences?
Well, I think I discussed this on the last show that I'm a big heavy metal fan. But I also loved Whitney Houston. You know, thinking back to my childhood, I think about driving in the car with my mom and hearing all different types of music. You know, Diana Ross, The Supremes, Barry White. I mean, there's just so many
Yeah.
great artists out there. So, but Whitney Houston, I remember just thinking, oh man, I just wish I could sing somewhat like her, you know? And, well, there's no voice like Whitney. She's a national treasure in my mind anyway.
You're right.
She's amazing. But there's just so many. And Pat Benatar was my first concert, who I love. Absolutely love Pat Benatar.
So, do you sing any heavy metal?
I do not. I do sing a lot of Pat Benatar,
Okay.
but I do not sing any heavy metal
And why is that?
because don't sound good singing
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay. All right. Do you still kind of listen to it?
A little bit when Tom's not around, you know.
Okay.
He just doesn't go for it.
And I can't imagine that with you either. You know, I said that last time too. That's a little crazy. Heavy metal, huh?
Yeah,
Heavy
I just
metal.
love it.
That's so funny. Amazing. So why don't we give everybody a treat? Let's play one of your songs, and then we'll have you guys talk about it.
Okay.
Sounds
Here we
like a
go.
plan.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
You hardly talk to me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day.
I remember when you couldn't wait to love me. You used to hate to leave me. Now after loving me late at night,
Well, it's good for you, babe, if you're feeling all right.
well, you just roll over and anymore.
Used to be so natural
Used to
to
be.
talk about forever.
Ooh.
But used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away.
Baby, I remember all the things you taught me.
I learned how to laugh and I learned how to cry.
Well, I've learned how to love and I've learned how to lie.
So you think I could learn how to tell you
I will
goodbye?
tell you goodbye.
You don't bring me flowers anymore. So you think I can learn how to tell you goodbye? You don't say you need me.
You don't sing me love songs. You don't bring me flowers anymore.
Absolutely beautiful. You know, that I think is your fans' favorite song.
Why, thank you.
Yep.
We like it. We like to do it. It's a real fun one for us. There's a surprise at the end for those who know, and it's a nice one. We really enjoy it a lot. And that recording actually, we were out one night and we got some bazooka bubble gum, and we opened it up, and in the wrapper it was one free recording at a recording studio.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Is he messing with me? All right, he's messing with me, okay?
So Joey Arminio did it for us at Arminio Studios. Thank you, Joe and Doreen. Thank
there
you
you
guys.
go.
So yeah, we did it with them, and he recorded it for us, and actually a couple of others, and we had a good time doing them as well.
Okay. The Arminios, yes, love you guys.
We
Great
love
friends,
you too.
very close to them.
Yeah, they help everybody. They do so much for everybody.
Yeah.
They're great people.
Okay. So bazooka bubblegum, you hear how he talks about you, Joey? All right, I'm just saying, you know.
Thanks, Joe.
So, did you guys love this song before you recorded it as much as you loved it afterwards?
Take that one, Kelly. What about you? What do you
I
think?
did. I actually loved the song, and I suggested it to Tom. I said
Okay.
we should really do this song. And then there's a story that
Talk
goes
in your mouth.
behind. There's a story that goes behind that actual song, and I think I'll let you take it over, honey.
Yeah, I think it might have been Missouri. I forget where it was. I've got somebody correct me, right? But it was a DJ who put together the two artists individually. So they had individually recorded that song. And this particular DJ put them together and spliced pieces and made it into a recording. There were people looking for this recording in record stores that it didn't exist. And
Oh,
that popularized it so much that they went in the studio and recorded that song.
that's a cool story.
We tell it all the time when we do the
Yeah.
song, and it's a nice lead in for that.
Yeah, that's a
it's
pretty cool story.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yep, I love it. And they do have a really cool surprise at the end of the song. You guys have to come out to the shows and you have to see it, okay? So, hold on. Producer, go to the door, please. Okay. All right, so guys, so do me a favor. Tell me something else I want to ask you. That's my producer. We have a package coming, guys. Sorry. This is like a weird question, and some artists can answer it and some can't. All right? Do you have like that one song that has stayed with you forever that you could say is possibly one of your favorite songs? Start with you, Tom.
I don't think I do. I don't think I can. There's just way too many.
Okay.
It's just impossible. That's impossible for me. Yeah.
Kel?
There are worse things I could do from Greece.
Okay.
That is
That's cool.
definitely one of my favorite songs. It's absolutely one of my favorite songs to sing. And even though I love the entire movie, Rizzo was my girl.
All right, so that's pretty cool, all right?
So, yes,
That's pretty cool.
that's the one that I still sing. I sang it as a young child, and I still sing it today.
So I'll get weird responses. So I'll get a response quite often with guys that I got from you, okay? And I'll get more answers from female singers, okay? So I asked this one singer, a male, and he just jumped instantly and gave a song. And he was like, it stays with me forever, Jer. I sing it in the shower, whatever. And then I asked a female, and she goes, oh, girls just want to have fun. Are you kidding me? And we were laughing. We were calling each other. And I'm like, I can't get it out of my head now. Thank you. Because even if it's not your favorite song, I don't care who you are. When that song comes on, you're going to sing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I hear you.
right?
I hear you.
You know what I
hear
mean?
Very catchy tune.
Very catchy tune. So now, do you guys write songs?
I have written songs when I was young, and I've thought about redoing it again. It's another whole big thing, so I don't know.
How many songs have you written?
A handful, half a dozen.
And where are they?
In my head, and I do have some on paper.
So why is that like out of, for you?
I don't know. I mean, that's how it all started for me was guitar. The quick pick and fun strum and guitar course is what started me in music.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for what we do. Guitar right now for where we are is a little difficult because a lot of the stuff we do with restaurants and things like that, it's difficult because it's a noisy restaurant. Playing an acoustic guitar just doesn't work.
Okay, right.
So it's possible doing a show, we're doing a half-hour show or something like that, I can, and we do some stuff that's pretty cool. We do some really nice songs that could work, but we haven't really worked them in. We tried it a little bit in restaurants, but it's very difficult. So we may be adding some guitar at some point. I don't know. We'll
He
see.
definitely has one song that I love, and I try to encourage him because he plays it on the guitar and he sings it at home, and it's great, but he just does not do it in our shows.
So what song is it? Can you give us a little a cappella?
What are you talking about? What song are you talking about? Which one?
I forget the name of it offhand, but you know the one that I always sing along with.
Which one? You sing along with a lot of them.
I have to think of the name.
All right, think of the name of it. All right? So get your act together, boy.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll see.
I mean, get one, done, and then get it recorded, and it'll be amazing.
You mean as far as guitar goes and playing?
It doesn't matter, your song.
My own song, you mean?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's a possibility someday. We'll see. We'll see.
How many instruments do you play?
Really well guitar,
Okay. Hal?
but I could play a
Do you
couple
play
of things.
anything?
No.
No, you just sing beautifully. You don't need to.
No,
Okay.
I took piano or keyboard lessons when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, but I just couldn't get it, so
Yeah.
I gave up.
Yeah, I'm not musically inclined. I look at people playing instruments, and I'm like, the only one I understand is the drums. I was married to a drummer, so all you got to do is hit the thing. I get that. I don't get anything else, how you guys know how to play a guitar with strings, keyboards. I'm like, I don't get it.
It's a lot. I do understand how you could feel that way because in some cases it's a real lot that goes through your head when you're playing an instrument.
Yeah.
But it does get to be automatic, just like anything else.
But
Once you learn it.
The thing about Tom is this: he'll buy flutes, he'll buy cellos, ukuleles, you name it. They're all over the place, all different kind of little instruments in our house, and he'll pick them up, and within 10 minutes you can hear an actual
Tune.
melody going on there.
So
It's
it comes a little easy for him.
it's
Just I
very
think I'm
natural,
musically
yeah.
inclined. I think it's just
Yes.
kind of you hear it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, the song that you wrote, did you hear music to go with it?
No, my gosh, I wrote these songs when I was a teenager, so I couldn't even tell you where they came from.
Right. So grab one of them and do something.
No, I'm not right now. I'm not going to do that.
You don't
No.
have to do it right now.
No, I don't want to do that right now because I don't have any of them. None of them are on paper as far
No,
as.
I
being-
mean, when you go home, think
Yeah.
about
Okay.
Oh
you
no, I'm
got a
talking
deal.
about.
Okay.
I don't mean now.
All right, you got a deal.
Yeah, grab one
You
of
got a
them
deal.
and do something with
She's
it.
making me promise. You realize that?
Yes.
That's right. And then when we get home, I'm going to make you record it and let her
Oh,
listen
boy.
to it.
Yes.
Okay, maybe.
I had a local singer who's amazing, an older gentleman, and he came out here and he wrote a song when he was young. Listen to this. He might have been 19, and he wrote a song to his younger self at 19. First of all, the song was incredible, and I challenged him. I said, all right, now that you're in your 60s, guess what? Now you're going to really write the song about that song now. And within 2 weeks, he had the song written and came back in studio, and we had him here, and he sang it live. It was magnificent.
Wow.
Okay? Because can you imagine as a teenager writing that song to my younger self?
Wow.
Okay? It was beautiful. So you could do this.
I can do it.
Yes.
You have confidence in
I
me,
have
Jerry?
confidence in you. All right?
You could do it.
You have to do it.
All right. Okay.
So, because I ask a lot of songwriters what comes first in their heads, the words. Because I'm a poet, I'm a writer, so the words come. I can't imagine not having words first if I was a songwriter, and some of them say
It kind of
no.
depends because
Yeah.
it really kind of depends because sometimes you just have a lick that you play and you go, oh God, that sounds so cool, and
Yeah.
you got to put something to it,
Yeah.
and then you invent something to go with it. So
That's
a
so
lot of
cool.
times that's the way it happens. For me, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's so
You know,
cool.
and usually it does tell a story. You're usually trying to tell a story, as some of the best songs ever written, I feel. In fact, those are the easy ones to remember. Right, because it tells a story, and you could, it just pops into your head. It just kind of makes sense,
Tom's a pretty good writer himself. I mean, poetry and all.
Oh,
Oh, gee whiz, honey.
so he writes poetry. Tell us.
Well, I mean, he's just really good at telling a story. Like, for instance, I don't know if you've seen it on our Facebook page. It's kind of comical, but it was meant to be that way.
Are you going to tell your boo-boo story, honey?
Yeah, well,
Come on, let's hear it.
So we went bike riding. We have electric bikes, and we were on an adventure, and we come up to this gravel road, and we were looking for these trails. We live in the middle of the Pine Barrens, so there's all types of stuff back there. So we're looking for the trails, and Tom's like, oh, there's one there, and we're going down this gravel road. Oh, there's one there, and I look over, and when I look in front of me, he's dead stopped, and I brake and put my leg down, and the next thing I know, I'm down on the ground, and this leg is injured, and it still is. And so I don't know if you read on our Facebook about it, but it's pretty good. So you got to read it, and you'll see some of Tom's writing.
Okay, so you wrote about that.
Yeah, just a story on Facebook. But essentially, she had to go home immediately because now she's injured and she's got a pretty good scrape on her
It's
knee.
pretty
And
bad.
directly home we went, and she's squirting, stuff on there and cleaning it up and puts a Band-Aid on there and says, you know what? Let's go out again. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, let's go. I think we spent another 2 hours riding.
Yes, that was a mistake.
So she's a trooper, but she had to go back out again.
That was definitely a mistake. My leg is still killing me, and every night it like swells up. So we'll see, but
My poor
little
baby.
by little it's getting better.
So did he write something humorous about that?
I think I just wrote the way I told the story, I think is what she's trying to say. Yeah.
All right, well, I will
You'll
have
ha-
to
yeah,
now
you'll
check
have
it
to-
out, okay?
I don't like to just tell a story. I like to think about it in context of what flavor do you want to give it, and then use words that kind of have that flavor, and so it changes things. So
Okay,
words do a lot.
words do a lot. All right, so let's play a second song, and then we'll have the singer talk about it.
Okay.
When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you. And now you've gone away. Don't you see that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own, and I'll have to follow you, beg you to come home. You left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead, so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me. Oh, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me.
All right, absolutely beautiful, Kel.
Wow.
Come on.
Thank you.
All
Thank
you can
so
say is
much.
wow.
Yep. Tell us about the song, Kelly.
So I guess we were dating about maybe a year, and we went to New York to see a play called Dusty Forever. And of course, I heard of Dusty Springfield, but I really never sang any of her songs. And watching this play, it was in a very small theater. It was only about 50 or 60 people, right?
Oh.
Yeah, really small,
really
intimate theater. It was
small.
really, really cool.
But it was great. There was probably only 5 or 6 people in the entire cast. And it was just her life story. And at the end, she sang that song, and I said, I need to sing that song.
Wait, she was in the play?
No,
Well,
no,
no.
there was
Oh,
a play
no.
about her life.
Oh, at the end
yeah.
they played
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
song. Yeah,
No, there was the girl that was portraying her.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was, it was a musical.
Yeah.
It was great. So, and that is how I started singing that song.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
called Dusty Forever. I think we tried to see it a few more times, but it went off Broadway. What was it? It was in that little,
I forget where, but it was a tiny theater. I know it's like
yeah,
super tiny,
it was a
smallest
big
one
gi-
we've
it's a
ever
big
been
giant
in.
building in New York City, but there's different
Oh,
little
okay.
plays all throughout the
Oh,
building.
that's cool.
Really good.
So now, all right, what is your favorite song that you sing?
Well, that's one of my favorites,
Okay.
and there are worse things I could do. I do definitely love to do ballads. There's no doubt about it. I'm trying to think of some of my other favorite songs. There's so many of them. Give me a minute on that one. I'll
Yeah,
get back
I
to
will
you.
give you a minute on that one. So now, when you guys are performing out, okay, silly question, very silly question, and the crowd won't shut up. How do you get them to be quiet?
You do a showstopper.
Okay, tell us.
You don't bring me flowers. You start playing the music. You walk out into the middle of the audience, and
Gotcha.
for some reason, everybody shuts up.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't
He
mean
commands
that.
their
No, they
attention.
really. It kind of yeah. It kind of like they know something's going on. You know, you
All
play
right.
one like that, and Kelly goes out in the middle of the room. Typically, the music starts, and it's usually a little subdued. The beginning music is a little bit lower, but there's just something about her coming out and the way she does it, and we kind of get a little theatrical in the way we do
Yep,
that song.
yep.
So we kind of play that one to each other. It's really us. No one else is there but me and
Right.
Kelly and I. And I think it just kind of connects with people, and people listen. You
That's
know?
good. 'Cause-
All right, I know another song.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't Cry Out Loud by Melissa Manchester.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a
I
big one
love
for
that
her.
song.
Oh my gosh,
There's
that's
just
beautiful.
tons of songs. I mean,
Yeah.
all the songs I sing I love, right?
Yes.
But that
Oh,
one
well,
is
is
another
there a
one.
song that you sing because it's popular but you don't love it?
Yes. Yes, there are. There's definitely some songs that I don't like to sing that I sing. You have to.
Okay, you don't want to mention any?
No.
All right, you'll tell me afterwards, okay? Because now I'm really dying to know, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's part of the deal. You know, you can't, if you sing only what you like, then you're not going to capture
Right.
a big audience. You know, you're going to get a few people that get very bored very quickly. So you're always trying to expand. I know I'm working on some new songs now, and, you know, you always have to keep on working on new songs. Otherwise, it gets boring.
Okay. So, as far as like different genres, when you're out in public, do you keep to a certain set or do you go out of that?
So we do 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and then like depending on where we're playing, but I'll do a lot of Donna Summers. I do a lot of disco.
Okay.
I love that. And we do some even like Heaven Knows together.
Yeah, a lot of times it's reading the crowd. You've heard that, I'm
Yep,
sure,
yep,
a million
yep.
times. And it's about, but it is about them. I remember my dad saying to me at 12 years old, well, what song are you playing tonight? Well, I'm going to play, I forget what it was. Oh, well, do they like that song? Well, what do you mean, Dad? Well, you can't play the songs you want to hear. You want to play the songs they want to hear.
Oh.
And that, has never left my mind. So that's important.
That's pretty cool. See, I would be a terrible entertainer then. Because I couldn't sing songs I don't like. I can't sing anyway, guys, but
What do you mean you're a great entertainer? You're entertaining everyone right now.
well, I can talk. I don't shut up. That works. No, And if the crowd wouldn't shut up, I'd have to get up to the mic and say, "Shut up."
That's a comedy routine.
No,
That's
I
another
mean,
story.
a lot of times I'll be singing a song in a restaurant and there's people chattering. And what's going through my head a lot of times is they're out to dinner with their family. They're trying to enjoy themselves. I don't get upset. I just don't. It's part of singing in a restaurant.
Yeah, I know some people do get very upset, and you see comments on Facebook about folks when they're
like
talking.
have a little respect.
It doesn't
people
bother
are
us at
singing,
all.
but
Yeah,
Okay,
those
good.
roles we don't really care.
We can't let
Okay.
that bother.
I know that some people are there to have a great time, and maybe they haven't seen Uncle Bill in 20 years. I
Okay.
don't know. So
Okay. All right, Uncle Bill.
It's different if you're on a big stage, but when you're in a restaurant, you have to expect some
Okay.
yeah,
chatter.
that's for sure.
Okay. So, all right, here's a silly question. So, for the most part, I know when singers are going to be performing in restaurants, especially, or whatever, they have a set list and they pretty much follow it unless they also say, do we have any requests? That's different, okay? But did you ever, change it up, take a break and change it up based on the crowd?
Entirely.
All the time.
Sometimes it
Okay.
completely changes. We have a set list that we work on before we get there, but we realize, that table and that table's not going to want. We need to change this.
Because of their ages?
You get the vibe. You get the vibe because they're up dancing. That's a big one. If they're jumping up and dancing, that's going to change my set versus not. And there's places where we go where they don't dance at all, and they just want to watch, and that's a different set.
And
Now
there
I get
are
it.
also other settings where you're singing with other entertainers, and for instance, Bob Kulick, right?
Yeah,
The
we
great
love
Bob
Bob.
Kulick. We love Bob. So we work with him at B2's a few times during the summer. And Tom and him do a lot of the same songs, but we never discuss what we're going to do. So we kind of just get there and sing, on the fly. And sometimes both of us will have to change our set list around because Tom just did a song that Bob intended on
Right,
doing, or
right,
Tom
right.
just did a song that Bob
We don't
intended
know.
on doing.
And let
we
me
just
tell you,
don't
we
know,
have-
but that's okay.
We have so much fun with Bob Kulick at B2. It is such a great place for us, and we love Bob. He's a great guy, as you know. He's an amazing entertainer. I tell him all the time I hate him because he
He's
can
around.
sing anything.
We love Bob.
He can sing anything. I hate you, Bob. He's just a great guy. And again, back to that Facebook post. If it wasn't for music, all the people that I've met, and he's one of those. Just a great guy. And the things that we've done with him, we did at B2, we did a thing in
Dinner
the
show.
ballroom, the dinner show. That was really great
With the
the
orchestra-
Joey,
with the orchestra.
the Joey Katz Orchestra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joey
that
Katz
they were
Orchestra.
great. I mean, that was really fun. What a great thing to do. And Bob brought a lot of that to us. And again, we're there with him regularly at B2 throughout the
Yeah,
summer.
forget it.
So we have a lot of fun.
I brought him in live in studio years ago with Gino, and he was waiting for me. I had another job, so I got here a little bit late, but we were in our old studio. So this room, you had to go through a door. So I get there to the control room, and I'm watching, and I just slam the door open, and I'm like, "Hello, boys." And he's like, "What took you so long, Petito?" It was so great. It was
He
so great.
is a buster.
And that
that's
was the
for sure.
first time
Oh,
I
yeah,
got to
that
finally
goes
hug
right
him,
up. Yep.
Well, I recently had a few people over we recently had a few people over our house, and it was Bob and Cheryl, a few of our friends, and we had a party the day before. So the day before I did all hot stuff, but the day that Bob came over with the group, I did all cold stuff, subs and salads and stuff like that, and Bob was like, Really? This is all you're going to serve
I
me?
love it. I love it. I love
But
it.
we expect that from him. He's just so funny. He's that's the way Bob
So,
is. It's funny.
Ina Vasquez, Carlos's wife, is watching,
Hello.
and she's saying that, okay, they're not only talented, they're a beautiful couple. They are, aren't they?
Thank you. Thank
And
you so much.
she thinks it's very nice that you're considering what people want to hear.
Well, I think that's
All right.
important. Sure, absolutely.
So we just
Thank you
played.
so much.
We played
Thank you.
two of their songs. We played the first one together. The second song we played Kelly, and now the third song we're going to be playing is Tom. So, producer, why don't we play Tom's song and then you will talk about it?
That sounds like
Here
a
we
plan.
go.
Okay. Maybe lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's all slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you'll understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite as strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Maybe lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you'll understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite as strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. Ain't nobody ever loved nobody the way that I love you. We're alone now. You don't know how long I've wanted to. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you'll understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling like it's quite as strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man.
All right, so I love, love, love that song anyway, and you do a great job with it. So tell
Why,
us what it
thank
means to you.
Thank you so much. What it means to me?
Yep.
It means country. It says country. That's all it is. And you know what? That's really all it is. I think we talked about different genres and what do we add. And one day I just started looking around for different songs, and I thought, ooh, let me try that one.
You know what,
and,
babe? I think Ken Ryan.
Ken might have even mentioned
Yep,
that.
I
Maybe he
think
was
so.
one that
Okay.
said that'd be a good song because he's
and
actually
Linda,
sent me
yeah.
a couple and said,
Okay.
try that one. That one's a good for
Hi,
you.
Ken
He's always
and
been good.
Linda.
Yes, we love
Hey,
those guys. Love you
guys.
guys. Also, really great friends of ours. Great,
Yep.
great people. We do a lot with them as well. So, do you want to hear maybe a story about my first job?
Yeah, let's hear a story about his first job, okay? We have a reason
first
why.
job?
I mean, my best job.
His
my
best
I
job,
don't think
all
your
right.
first
my
job.
favorite.
You're going to like the story, guys. All
So,
right.
back in 2012, I had wrapped up a company that I had my company for about 25 years. And I wrapped up, retired, got out of that, and just, now what am I going to do? Well, I have a friend that comes up to me and says, we're making some good money. We're selling cable door to door. And I said,
Cable, door to door?
cable, you mean? And he said, yeah. And then he told me how much they made.
By knocking on someone's door?
Knocking somebody's door.
All right, go ahead.
And you got to convert them back to that server. And I said, no, that's out for me. Then he told me again how much they make. I won't even say how much, but I immediately said, set up the interview. It was my favorite job because they had something called BYOB. That stood for Be Your Own Boss.
Oh.
If you
gotcha.
sold 17 deals in 1 month, the next month, all you have to do is check into the office at 12 o'clock noon, and you can go home.
Okay.
I worked 4 hours a day, and I made more money than I could ever imagine. Even in my business, it was incredible. But that wasn't the best part about it.
Okay, tell me.
The best part is that in the middle of December, this was actually right during Sandy, right? Remember the storm? All right, really bad. In Aberdeen, of all places, where it couldn't be worse. And I knock on the door at about 8:45 p.m., and there she is.
You answered the door? You let him in?
No, I did not let him in. I went outside. I had my pajamas on and a little blanket, and he's trying to sell me, and I'm shivering, and I'm like, no. And Tom's a magician, if you didn't know that. But
Uh-oh.
so he starts pulling out some magic, trying to get me on the hook,
Well, all I got out of that was an appointment.
But yes,
I got an
he
appointment.
did get an appointment the next week. It was too cold to stand out there and discuss it.
And when I got back
He
to
said
the house,
free Kindle, though. Free Kindle. And
yeah.
I thought, I'd
do you
like
say
one
no?
of them.
Okay.
So we set up an appointment a week later. And go ahead, tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, I want to
Well,
hear. Come on.
I come into the house, and she's got, it's like war is ready to go on. She's got the papers all stacked up on the table, the computer's there. She's ready to do battle with the cable guy. But what she doesn't realize is she's going to save $50 a month, and she's going to get a free Kindle.
And a date.
And maybe a date. I don't know.
Okay.
That time.
One thing led to another, and
Wait. One thing led to another.
Yeah.
How many
You know what?
times?
You know what? So I'm a hairdresser in the day. So what happened was one day I had four guys that I did that were named Mike, and I had done 3 of them very recently. So I'm like, that Mike's he's not ready for a haircut. And I'm going in my head over and over, and I kept saying to all my coworkers, who wrote Mike in the book? I don't know this Mike. So I'm sitting in the back, and they go, Kelly, Mike's here. And as I'm walking up, I see Tom in the mirror, and I'm like, immediately I was like, magnetism, like instant. Well, when I first met him, there was a connection. I could definitely.
Did he
tell you
say
that.
his name was Mike on purpose?
No, he didn't put it in the appointment.
So we had, when I called to make an appointment, I had the girl make another name so she wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I would be surprised. Yeah, and I
Right.
was surprised.
Okay.
She was surprised.
So that kind of started it.
Yes,
Because I had beauty salons back in the day in the 80s and 90s.
that's right. You did. Yeah.
And that nonsense always went on.
Well, you see, that leads me to the reason why I decided on silver and gold. You see, there's a reason why I chose the name silver and
All
gold.
right, let's hear.
Well, you see, Kelly being a hairdresser and all, she puts the silver in my hair so that we can have the you're not buying that, are you?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, today, the younger people were putting silver in their
I
hair.
know
now
they
it's
are. Now
crazy.
they're putting
Okay,
in
so
silver.
crazy,
that's
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And holes in their pants.
Okay.
I didn't have holes in my jeans when I was
Well,
17.
Okay, I did. All right? You don't have to talk about your age. I don't mind talking about mine. So I'm 64. I'm telling you this for a reason. I was born in 61, and my father was from Italy. Very strict, right? So I must have been 10 years old, and we were going to Nana's on Sunday, like we always did with the whole entire family. Everyone lived in New York. and I went and I ripped my jeans on purpose. Okay? And we ran down, me and my brother, to get in the car. So they were doing stuff, my parents, then they got in the car. So he didn't know. When we got out, he wanted to kill me.
Ooh, I can imagine. All I want to know is it gravy or sauce?
Okay, so it's both, but mostly gravy.
Mostly gravy.
Okay, so yeah, tomato sauce, okay, and gravy with meatballs. So if it's got meat in it, it's gravy.
That's a never-ending battle
Yep.
between gravy and sauce. I don't think that'll ever go away.
So a friend of mine who, Nick, his name is Nick, and he used to do Elvis back in the day. And he became an actor as well. I love this guy. And he was in a play. And I got front row seats, the whole bit. It was amazing. I went to their red carpet event and everything. And the guy wrote a play, Gravy and Sauce. Like,
Oh, that's
what do you
great.
call it? It was so cool. And I had a T-shirt made, okay, because he says, they call it gravy, we call it sauce. I think that was the title. All right? So I got a T-shirt made with his face too, like screaming. And it said, no, we call it gravy because it's right, something like that. It is gravy, whatever. It's not sauce. It was hysterical.
See,
And,
I need therapy because my mom called it sauce and Dad called it gravy. So I got to go to therapy over this. This is tough.
I never experienced that in one household. Where were they from?
Well, my mom's just about everything. So I'm half German, Irish, Dutch, French, and English. And Dad is from Sicily.
So wait, what did Dad call it?
Gravy.
Oh,
Because
that-
Grandma called it gravy.
That's right, because he's from Italy.
He's
So
from
and
Italy.
she would say sauce because she's
Mom
really in
says
America.
sauce.
I get it. I feel bad for you, though, growing up with that.
I'm conflicted. I don't know what to do.
Oh, my gosh, that's a great story.
So the thing about when we met, when we tell the story about how we met, a lot of people don't believe it because they're like, what are the chances of you two meeting and both being able to sing?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember saying to Tom one day, we were driving in the car, and I said, oh, by the way, I sing. And he gave me this look, like rolled his eyes, and he's like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, yes, everybody says they sing. And then one night we went out to sing, and he was shocked.
Karaoke?
It was at first
No,
at your
it was
house,
at
right?
Our hat was at my house.
And I remember I sang "Wind Beneath My Wings," and I could just.
Yeah, and I was blown away.
I mean,
blown
I
away.
could just see tears welling up in his eyes.
Because look, there's a lot of people
He
can
was
sing
really, like,
that are
shocked.
average singers, okay singers, but this voice is like an angel.
You're right.
Thank
Beautiful,
you, honey.
beautiful.
And so then I heard him sing, and I remember he sang "More" by Bobby Darin, and I was blown away. And I don't know why it took us so many years to start singing.
I don't know, and I wish I started much earlier. I mean, I've been singing my entire life, but professionally,
Right.
once as a teenager in my young teens and 20s, wanted to be the rock star. And you find out real early then that it's not serious. Well, depending on, I guess, who you hooked up with. I guess I didn't hook up with the right people. It wasn't serious. They wanted to show up with their guitar and go home with the girls. And that's not the way business works,
Right.
So it just didn't work out
Yeah,
for me back
but see,
then.
everything happens for a reason.
I
You
guess
wouldn't
so.
be with her.
Yeah, I think you're
because
right.
you wouldn't be the
You're
cable
right.
guy.
I could be doing something totally different. Yeah. So
Right?
thank
If you,
God.
if you didn't become the cable guy, you wouldn't know her.
Thank God the
That's
paths went
right.
the way they went.
Right.
Exactly.
That's how I see it.
And there were tons of cable guys in our neighborhood that were knocking on all the doors, and Tom just happened to knock on mine. So
That's so crazy.
we
to
both
me.
got lucky.
Yep, that's so crazy to me. So, guys, I'm going to read a poem out of my book now.
Please do.
And I'm reading a poem called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. And the reason why I like to read this one is because I get a lot of messages and texts. People will say, oh my God, she sings incredible. Oh my God, he sings incredible. I wish I could sing like them. A lot of people feel like they don't have anything to offer. They question their self-worth. And everybody has something to offer. I don't care who you are. I mean, think about this. I say this all the time. What would we do without sanitation workers, right? I would go crazy, all right? My uncle and my cousin, when I lived in Long Island City, New York, I was a kid. We moved out of there when I was 12. My uncle and my cousin, I'm going to say they were garbage men. Remember the garbage men that used to drive? And we couldn't wait till they came down our street. We knew the time, and we'd be waving, they'd be beeping, and it was great. So I want everybody out there to know if you're questioning your self-worth, or if you think you don't have anything to offer, figure it out because you do, all right? So if that's you, listen to every word of this poem. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, silver and gold, baby, will live forever, forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give. To yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And that's what your music's
Awesome.
doing. That's what
Wow.
your
That was
music's doing.
beautiful. Thank you.
Very cool. And by the way, if from now on it's not Garbage Man, it's Unwanted Materials Removal Specialist.
Okay, okay. No, my cousin loves being, he's still alive, man, and he loved being called the garbage boy. Because his dad was the garbage man and he was the
He's the
garbage
boy.
boy. It was great.
Hey, babe, one more thing.
Yes.
We should talk about the Doo-Wop Dog concerts.
Oh, the Doo-Wop Dogs concert. Yes,
What
Cheryl,
about
who owns Doo-Wop Dogs, a wonderful, beautiful lady and a great friend of ours, dear lady. And she had a concert. When did we have that? That was on the 18th. That was on May 18th. We know there's going to be another one. Keep watching. We're looking maybe even in September. We're thinking maybe doing another one. So we.
About where?
It is at her hot dog truck, which is Atlantic
Oh,
Avenue. No,
Atlantic
what's
Avenue.
I know
is
the
it?
hot dog lady truck.
Okay. Yes.
I know, I met
So
them.
and it's
Her and her husband,
exploded.
right?
No.
No,
it's
just her.
Just her.
Just her? Okay.
So it's exploded. They've done it a couple times before,
With
and
Johnny
it's
B
getting
and
bigger and
Bob
bigger. Yeah,
and
Bob Kulik has
Maria
been there. Maria
Roldan was
Roldan.
there.
We've had such a blast too, and a lot of people. Over 200 people were there last time. So it's quite an event. So we think we're going to do it again.
Okay, all do up?
Pretty much. It's
Yeah.
the old stuff.
Oh,
We're trying
Yeah, I
to
love
stick with
that.
the old stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that.
And we can't forget Joe and Doreen, Stiletto and the Saxman, were
Yep.
also there.
Yep,
So,
they were there as well.
Yep, Stiletto and Saxman, guys.
so
Heck yeah,
it's a lot of fun. It's a fun day.
Yeah.
very cool. So I want to give you each the mic. I don't want you to say, oh, I wanted to talk about this, or I should have said this. So I'm going to give each one of you the mic. Let's start with the lady first. Take your time. Anything else you want to talk about?
Maybe you should.
Okay, so you know
Maybe I'll
what?
start.
Lady's not going first.
I'm trying to
Come
think
on,
of
Tom.
some of the
I
other
think
things.
it's just appropriate to kind of wrap up where we've been and what we've been
Okay.
doing. And we've been having just such an amazing time and an amazing ride doing what we do. And it's all about the people. It's all about the people out there to come to the shows. We've been on now I don't know, since last time we were here, we were on the Vito Picone show.
Oh, yeah, Vito.
Yeah.
Love Vito.
Yeah, what a guy. He was just an amazing, humble guy, and we love him a lot, and we had such a great time on his show, Let the Good Times Roll. That was just such a great experience, the way they produced stuff over there and the way they did that. That was really fun. And again, with Bob Kulik and the gang and stuff over there. We just met so many people within the industry. We want to say thank you to all of them for helping us along the way, and there has been, of course, help along the way. You learn something from everybody, you know. So, again, it's a great business. We love being in it. We're thankful to be in it. We want to, again, mostly thank the fans for coming out and supporting us all the time. It's amazing because we could be at a show or a restaurant and they'll stay till the last minute. They stay till the last
That's
minute.
cool.
And it's wonderful.
That's true. And also, all the entertainers that we've met along the way, they've all been so supportive. I mean, so encouraging and supportive. And if it wasn't for a lot of them, we, may not have might not be as successful as we are. Thank God that we have been very lucky as of now. So
Yeah, a lot of new friends and a lot of some really close friends out of this industry. It's pretty crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
So, and the luncheon, right? Talk a little bit
The
about
luncheon is a whole lot of fun. Johnny B does
Yeah.
such a great job, and Linny, you have to
Yeah.
mention Linny because she's behind the scenes there doing so much.
Yeah.
They do a 100 raffle. I mean, there's no profit. The guy does all this for nothing.
I know.
And a lot of entertainers show up, and it's great because it gives us the chance. It's the middle of the day, right? It's the middle of the day on a Tuesday. It gives us a chance when we're not working to kind of just talk with each other, what's going on in the industry, help each other, and that's exactly what happens.
And the other thing about the entertainment luncheon is they're very supportive with sharing other people's.
Big time. John is
Ads, yeah.
always, Jimmy
He's
Givens
amazing.
comes to mind, and John Terlizzi. Who else shares
Yeah,
our
John
stuff
Terlizzi.
all the
Stu
time?
Weiss. There's
These
just
guys, they
so
share
many
our
people
stuff
that
all
go
the
to
time.
to the entertainment luncheon are
Yeah.
so supportive. They share each other, everybody's stuff, and word gets around.
Ken
that
and
way,
Linda
so that-
obviously
thank
have
you.
done so much like that too. They share everything. It goes around.
It's
And,
amazing.
and John often says it at the luncheon. Guys, if you're not
Yeah.
busy, or even if you're busy, post somebody else's ad. And he's really good like that. He posts everything.
He's amazing.
And support local musicians,
Yeah,
right?
support
That's right.
local musicians. There you go.
Shout out to John Terlizzi. Oh, I didn't see you texting me, and I just said his name.
Hi, John.
Oh my gosh, no, that's a little freaky. Okay, I kid you not. I just said his name, and that just popped up. Tell Tom and Kelly he says hi.
Aw.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Thank you for
Oh
sharing.
my gosh, that's a little freaky, okay? You are a stalker, all right? I tell everyone he's my favorite stalker, all right?
Favorite stalker.
He really is.
Favorite stalker.
And that just happened. Now you really freaked me out. He has got me incredible interviews. He bothers everybody until they say yes. All right?
Friends in the industry,
Listen,
man.
people will call me up that I have no clue they're calling. He doesn't even tell me who's calling. All right? He forgets. He'll tell 20 people to call me. I'll get calls, and this person thinks I know who they are and that they're calling me, right? Okay, Gino's laughing, right? So just recently, I get a call. I'm in my office, and this guy says, "Hi, Jerry." I said, "Hi." He tells me his name, and I'm like, "Oh, how are you?" And I'm waiting for him to tell me who he is. He's waiting for me to say why he had to call me. And I'm like, "So do you want to tell, blah, blah, blah?" And he's like, "Oh, you weren't expecting my call?" I said, "I'm really sorry. Who told you to call me?" "Well, a guy named John I go, Terlizzi, right?" I said, "All right, we got to give him a break. He's losing his mind." Okay? So, yes, John's my favorite stalker.
We have so many people. Stu Weiss there as well. There's so many other folks. If I could remember all the names, my goodness. Tootsie Barron, what a
Oh, yeah.
wonderful lady.
Okay?
And there's so many people that attend that thing regularly.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
It is.
And always
Unfortunately,
great
I don't-
entertainment.
I don't
Kelly
always-
can't go very often.
I don't go often because I have shows on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
work.
And
So
she
I-
works,
know.
and people often
try.
ask where is she, where is she?
Yeah.
And I tell them that she has to work to keep me in the lifestyle to which
Okay.
I become accustomed.
Okay, there you go. Well, do you guys want to tell everyone how they can reach out to you? Anything on social media? Come on.
Absolutely. We love friends on Facebook. That's what we're sticking with. We kind of don't want to do 12 different platforms, so Facebook is
I know.
plenty. So, guys, friend us on Facebook. We love you. Message us. Reach out. Our schedule, we do pop-up stuff when we're going to be, where we're going to be, at least public events. We post those on Facebook. But reach out. Say hello anytime. Absolutely.
Good?
I'm good.
All right, so everybody, thank you for watching. Please share this show. I want to thank you guys again for honoring us here on Hamilton Radio, the Geri Petito Show. This was so great. You know how much I love you guys.
Thank you
guys
so
are
much.
We
Thank
love
you for
too,
having us.
Jerry.
inside and out.
We're going for that silver and gold watch. We're going
That's
to get
it,
it.
silver and gold, okay? You guys are awesome.
Thank you,
Thank
Jerry.
you,
Thanks for
Jerry.
having us.
Thank you.
So we're going to close my show. I've been doing that now since I had this amazing AI song made by Robert Sweeney. All right, out of the blue, he just made a song for me. I didn't even know it was happening, and it's really cool. So we're going to close today's show with this song. Here we go.
Welcome to the stage where stories untold, candid moments captured, memories unfold. Gary's got the vibes, a soothing flow. Come sit back, relax, let the good times glow. Jazz in the air, let it take you away. Welcome to the Geri Petito Show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies weaving through the night. Together we'll shine. Everything feels right. Deep conversations where the heart finds a voice. Together we laugh, sometimes we rejoice. Tales of adventure, the rhythms embrace. In each note a journey, feel the space. Step into the light, let the music. Welcome to the Geri Petito Show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies weaving through the night. Together we'll shine. Everything feels right. So tune in now, let the magic start. Geri's podcast, a place for your art.